Hello, everyone. We are just a minute or so away from starting our smart targeting real estate farming with AI, as you can see, presentation. I'm just going to do my normal check for audio, check for video, and I'm looking at my other monitor where I have my video. You'll see that I got a star field behind me. That's because I am a super huge geek and really looking forward to the launch of the Artemis rocket this weekend to go back to the moon. So I see Christine can hear me, so that's awesome. So we'll just give it a minute, and if anybody else is interested in watching this rocket go up on the weekend, let me know. I think it's going to be pretty cool, and it's about time we went back to the moon. Maybe, the starting to go to the moon, it adds a whole new area for you realtors to be able to sell property. So yay. I'm not able to remember Apollo, Michael. I do follow it. I remember getting to see one of the Apollo rockets at NASA one time, the Saturn V rockets, and yeah, it is way overdue. But like I said, the best part of it is new opportunities you guys can sell here on Earth and on the moon, maybe eventually Mars as well. Who knows, right? Future is always changing and always very interesting. All right, so let's see here. We got a few of you here today, and I really appreciate everybody coming by to listen in and see what we got going on today. So we at Top Producer have been saying for a long time, we're going to start innovating, creating new interesting features for you. And today, myself, Glenn, one of the senior technicians from Top Producer, and my amazing co-host, Christine, get to explain one of the newest ones we have. So one of the things I'm famous for saying, I'm about to contradict, so bear with me. I always say that the most important thing to use is humanity and yourself. I'm now actually going to backtrack on that a bit and say one of the best things you can use is the new AI farming method that has been developed by our friends and colleagues over at Smart Targeting. So how would you like to have a program that gives you an AI robot that is going to be able to basically figure out who in a specific zip code is most likely to sell or buy, and allow you to have the best targeted marketing just to those people? If that sounds interesting, you're in the right place. We all know real estate farming is a tried and tested lead generation strategy. Every one of you has done it. I know we've had a lot of stuff in Top Producer that allows us to do it and to help you do it. It has changed over the years and gone in different directions, but we've had the postcards, we've had the letters, the emails, market snapshot, we've got everything. But how would you like to have something that allows you to focus your efforts on just a specific area and provide the consistent value and attention that your customers are looking for? Doing this over time, you are exactly going to become what's in the green highlighted letters there, the go-to real estate expert, always top of mind. Any of you who have been through a webinar with me before will know that top of mind is something that I'm always wanting to make sure you folks are. You are the ones that are going to give the best information. You're going to be able to help everybody out best. So let's make sure you're there at the front. So with that, let me go on to the next slide here. And it's going to be a lot of explanation. This is a very interesting new program, but I'm going to be explaining it more than anything. I don't have one in front of me because I can't purchase one. I don't have a real estate MLS ID number. It makes it difficult for me to do this. But I love graphics like this where we're throwing money. We all wish we could just sit there and just go, hey, money's flying. I don't even know what that is. If somebody can tell me, I'd be grateful. I've seen it before, but whatever. So you're making all these marketing decisions. You're sending information out. You've got email blasts. You've got letters. You've got postcards and stuff. How would you like to actually have a way to know who your target audience actually is? and not just be sending the information out to a random subset. Because as you can see in this here, we know you spend 95% of your budget mass marketing. But what happens if I were to actually tell you spend 95% of it sending to people who are not going to sell soon? You might be sending it out to 100 people. And as you can see in this graph, only 3 are actually relevant. With that going on, you're actually, your dollars aren't being spent and you're not getting the good bang for your buck. Well, we want to help you get that. What if I could tell you, you could get in front of the top 20% most likely to sell in the next 12 months? You're probably all sitting there thinking, nah, there's no way that's possible. Congratulations to our friends. And according to the 2020 profile of home buyers and sellers, the first 82% of sellers listing with the first agent they speak to. So let's make sure you are the first one to get in front of those people and let them know what potentials there are out there for the next 12 months. You're going to land more listings. You're going to get more people into your database for future. You're going to be able to have everybody you need. You're also going to be able to avoid that unpleasant discussion with somebody who's just going to tell you they're not interested in selling and why are you bothering me and why are you wasting my time? We all know that those people out there. Let's avoid you having to go through that headache. Every phone call that is not actually a good sales opportunity is going to be considered in your minds a complete waste of your time, isn't it? You could have actually talked to somebody who wanted something. So let's get you there. So smart targeting. This has been developed over a while using a lot of different items such as AI. So we've got the robot overlords now working for us. So this actually gets you in good shape with them. So they're going to be happy with you. And anybody who's watched sci-fi over the years knows why you want to keep the robots happy. But you're going to have them working with you and you're going to have them getting you more people into the homes they need. With using something known as predictive analytics, you're going to see who is most likely to sell. That way you can do your automated marketing right to those people and not just have to sit there and go, okay, I've got this whole zip code here. There's 100 homes. So let me do 100 different letters, postcards, or flyers and send them out to all 100. If not all 100 are interested, you can scale back what you're having to do and just take the top 20% most likely to sell. You also have a multi-channel marketing campaign with automated follow-ups that you can track to help you land more listings. So if you're able to do all of this stuff without having to just put it out there to people who aren't interested, isn't this something that is going to make your life a lot easier? Having the ability to use the robots or the AI to find the information you need is going to speed up the process of getting people who want to work with you, and also is going to avoid you having to deal with those that don't want to work with you. So let's go over here. So like I said, you can define your farm, and we'll tell you the top 20 people most likely, or top 20% most likely to sell in the next 12 months. Seriously, I mean, I'm still having that sink into me. How is it that we're able to get this done? A powerful predictive marketing system analyzes data and local market trends to identify the triggers that lead to people selling their home. In the last couple of years, those triggers have been monumental. Work from home is capable, so why do you have to live in the city? Let's move out. Jobs have changed because of things that have happened in the last couple of years. You may have to move from one side of the country to the other. You may need to just find out how much you can sell your house for, because you may have realized after everything we've gone through the last couple of years, you're not where you want to be. You want to make a change. So many factors are there, but let's find out who is most likely, who has had those changes or those feelings of, I'm not where I need to be. And this way, if they're just even contemplating it or starting to think about it, once they get your information, they're all of a sudden like, you know, I've been thinking about this. Maybe I should reach out to this agent. Right there, you've created a new contact, which could lead into a new listing, which is a new sale and a new happy customer. So this is going to help you get there, and it's going to help you make sure that you are connecting with the people that most likely want to see what's going on, and not like you can see here on this graph or this image we have here. You got all these homes. Now imagine you're looking at that as normal, and you're just going to send a postcard to everybody or a flyer to everybody. If these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5 that are connected to are the only ones that are looking to do anything, if you just target them, you have a better chance of A, landing the sale, and you also have a better chance of B, having happy clients and future contacts in your database. Just, it seems like a perfect storm of everything going right with that, doesn't it? Now, the other thing, and this is the part that I'm really happy about, personalized multi-channel marketing. It's always going to have your branding and your name. So it's going to be 100% you. Nobody else is sharing this information. They're going to get the info out there, and they're only going to know of you. They're not going to be you're not going to be fighting with other agents. You're going to be the one they're going to look at. So consistently and having your brand out there always helps it get people excited and also get them remembering you all the time. So you've got all these different possible ways of getting your brand out there to your top prospects. Online ads, we know those help. We know they're a good way to get there. People will see your online ad, and even if they're not thinking about it right at that time, when they do think about it, they'll remember that ad. Email marketing, excuse me. You're now going to have a targeted group of people to email out to. This way you can create specific emails that are going to go to them and explain to them what it is you do and how your services are going to benefit them and make them happy in the long run. Our old favorite, postcards. You'll be able to create postcards and send them off to your clients and explain to them, hey, this is what I do, this is where I'm from, and this is how I'm going to make your life better. And even the old handwritten letter, an old standby, that honestly, in this day and age, it's a lost art of sending a letter out to people. Not too many people do that anymore. It is an online world. But that little extra, that little special thing that shows you're different from everybody else, it actually shows that you actually care about the people that you're working with. I honestly don't know the last time I got a letter. The only thing I get through the mail now is bills, and I've tried to stop doing that and just gone to a paperless thing. But the impact a handwritten letter, or even a computer printed one that is in a font that is handwritten, the impact of that is just phenomenal. People are going to remember that, and they're going to be like, this person is actually taking the time to do this. Now, yes, we're finding a way to make it easier for you, but at the same time, you're still making that effort. And this is what people are going to be excited about. They're going to see this is a real human being and not just a quick automated system that is telling me this is what this person can do. So yes, we are automating it. We are bringing out the AI and the robots, but we're also working hand in hand with them to make sure your clients get exactly what they need, exactly what they want, and exactly the information from the person we want it to be from, which is you. So now here's another awesome part. Your follow-up is going to be automated as well. It's going to help you. It's going to guide you to make sure everybody is taken care of. And you're going to have specific landing pages that are just for you. These are going to give the information to your clients or potential clients. I'm calling them your clients because I'm quite confident that you're going to get more doing this. So, but I'll go back to saying potential clients just because. But once you get the information and they start to respond to your marketing, you're going to have these very specific and easily set up landing pages that are designed to convert them. If you can have that all set up easily, And with automation, we've just taken out a lot of the headaches from your life and made it just that you've got everything there. You have the tools you want in your toolbox to help you get everybody taken care of. Now you can see these are just a couple of examples of what the market. Okay, there's one for the blooper reel, right, Christine? I just totally lost my train of thought. This is where you're going to see what the landing pages are going to look like. These are definitely good for converting seller leads. You might even be able to have some buyers all of a sudden see these and they might think, hey, this is going to be somebody who really knows what they're doing. There you go. Everything right there. Easy peasy. How would you like to be able to track your results? Track to see that this is actually giving you the return on investment that you're looking for. You're going to have check-in features. This way you're going to be alerted of quick new leads and ones that you need to spend more attention or need to spend more time paying attention to. That, I mean, you guys already pay attention, everybody. This is just so the new ones, we all know the new leads are the ones that you got to spend the extra time on. And then you can actually track how the results are going. I mean, you can see here on this, it's got the who should I talk to today? And it tells you who's to go to, and mailers, you need to do approval on them. Now, yes, this is going to go hand in hand sort of with your follow-up coach and top producer, but that's going to help. You're going to have a couple of locations that'll tell you these are the people that might be the best ones to reach out today. It's going to make your farm organization a lot easier. It's going to help you do your phone calls a lot easier because you're not going to be sitting there going, well, which one should I concentrate on? I know that's not any of you that do that, but there are days that we all sit there and go, what am I supposed to be doing today? Got it right here in front of you. You can track how it goes. Now, once you get in, you'll see all of these stats that you can look at to see how everything is going and to see how this is working. So far, I've had a lot of people say good things about this software. It is going to work out and it is going to make your life better. This is one of those things that everybody wants to be able to do. You want to be able to put up more for sale signs with your information on them. So what if you can spend less time chasing unlikely deals and more time spending with the people that are actually going to sell and fill up your listing pipeline? I personally would rather talk to 5 people and end up with 4 sold signs up or for sale signs than send out information to 100 and end up with 4. Let's help you get that smart targeting, as it's called, so you can get the people that are ready. You'll be able to have, like it says here, more for sale signs. You're going to have more potential sellers in your listing pipeline. And you may also be able to not just have the sellers, but you may get some buyers from them because people talk. They're going to wonder where that sold sign came from. They're going to wonder about the agent they're working with. And your client is going to say, this person's amazing. They knew exactly that I was ready to sell and what I needed. And then you've got the word of mouth as well. So we're adding another layer of clientele additions to you. Somebody's going to remember you just from the sold sign on their neighbor's lawn. Kind of just nicely how this is rolling into just making your lives easier, eh? Oh, I just slipped an A in there. I'm Canadian, can you tell? Now, that was a really short one, so I might be able to go over a couple of those things. But one of the things that we have here, we're going to send you a recording of this webinar because, like I said, it is short. But we're also going to send you our free Ultimate Real Estate Farm Guide for more tips. We are looking specifically to find a way to get smarter technology, smarter programs, and smarter information to you so that you can get the information you need when you need it and to be able to farm with your team as needed. So that's something that'll be sent out after we're done today. And you're going to be very prepared. And then our sales team, if I don't plug them, they're going to be mad with me. But if you want to go to topproducer.com/smart targeting, you can actually get a little bit more information. And we also have this number at 888-951-9042. So you can talk to anybody and get the information about smart targeting and see what it can do in your area.